Hello, welcome. This is BlockchainBloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Atla Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that the crypto market is in fear again. I'm going to talk about also about Madgox, because the repayments for creditors starting in a couple of days, maybe in July. And also, I would like to talk about the outflows from Bitcoin spot ETFs, because we had 1.3 billion US dollar outflows from the Bitcoin spot ETFs in the last 2 weeks. We had again a lot of liquidation on the market. The Bitcoin price went under 6,000 for a while. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day, I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important for you, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, when we're looking at the price of Bitcoin, we can see it right now that it is at 60,946 US dollars. So bit more than 1% down in the last 24 hours. Ethereum actually 1% up in the last 24 hours, 3,362 US dollar. When we're looking at the top gainers, Dog with Hat coming back with 22% almost. We have Singularity Net 17% up, Fetch AI 17% up. So AI tokens doing well, and the meme coin is doing well again. And when losers, not big ones now, GNO it's down less than 2%, Bitget token 1.5%, and Bitcoin. Actually, Bitcoin is the one which is down about 1% here. So the altcoins right now behaving a bit better. And yeah, well, I would like to talk about the fear on the market, what we have right now. So let's get into it. So first of all, when we're looking at the fear and greed index, let me refresh it. Yeah, still the same. So basically what we had, for weeks, look at this. Let's here go for 3 months, right? So you can have it for a month or weeks. We were around 70. What is 70 when we're looking at here? It's definitely the green, so it's greed. Even then we started to go a bit down or going sideways, nothing really happened to this. The market mood was in greed. And then yesterday we had a sharp turn and we went straight to neutral with 51. And today we went all the way down to 30. And this is definitely the fear category, as you can see it here. And now let's have a look at the Bitcoin candlestick chart. Here you can see the daily. And yesterday, actually, look at this. We went down and we were under 60,000 with 58,414 US dollar. So just like here, we had this kind of, so far, I would say it, fake out. And then we just came back. And today we are a little bit here in the green, as you can see it. As I did talk about before, we had this double top. When we're looking at the double top, especially this is, you can see pretty well on the weekly. Let's go to the weekly to show you, like this is more clear. The target for the double top will be around 51,000-ish, right? So, well, just prepare for these kind of things. But the other thing is, when you're looking at, for example, here RSI, look RSI. Whenever we had this, so RSI was under 30 on the daily, every single time, look at here, when we had RSI, even here, then we had the breakout. Then we had RSI here, then, we started to bottomed and then, sideways, and then we were up. And again, here, when RSI was down, not even in that low, then we went up again. So what we can see right now, again, this is important, which could, mean a breakout. It could happen that 60,000-ish, it's kind of holding. And then this trend line, it's holding. And also right now be above the 200-day moving average, which is also important when we consider ourselves in the bull market. Right. So I think these are the important things. But the market overall feeling now the fear as it usually is in these kind of situations. Okay, the next topic, one of the reasons why the market feels fear is Mt. Gox, because they said the creditors start to receive, their Bitcoin, or actually Bitcoin Cash, happening a couple of days, probably in July. Well, Mt. Gox FUD. And not the first one, to be honest with you. So we kind of got used to it. But right now, maybe the payments are really happening. So if you're not familiar with the thing, so Mt. Gox was a Japanese cryptocurrency exchange that collapsed after being hacked in February, back in 2014. So it's a 10-year story, to be honest with you. The creditors waiting for it for 10 years. And the exchange lost 940 Bitcoin, which was worth of $64 million at that time, right? So Mt. Gox recovered 141,000, a bit more than that, and returned to creditors. And this is what we're talking about, 8.5 billion US dollar worth of Bitcoin on the present price of Bitcoin. And the creditors are getting this at the beginning of July. So it could happen in a couple of days. And this definitely caused some FUD on the market. Actually, many analysts believe that it won't be a big issue for Bitcoin. Could be actually for Bitcoin Cash. This is possible. And but just think about the fact, those guys who were in the Bitcoin back then, 10 years ago, these guys are the OGs. So maybe these guys just saying that, okay, I get my Bitcoin back. Hooray, and I'm just holding it because I believe in Bitcoin. So also many saying that it maybe it's not that bad as it sounds, but it definitely could have a selling pressure. So we're going to see it, and this is one of the reasons why the market started to go down yesterday. And we had also Germany sending a big amount of Bitcoin through exchange and all these kind of things. So yeah, right now, a couple of thoughts on the market, but I think who is in crypto, we got used to it for sure. Then we had outflows from Bitcoin spot ETFs, 1.3 billion US dollar in the last 2 weeks. Well, the ETFs behave just like the market. As we can see, it's nothing special. 1.3 billion US dollar worth of outflow in the last 2 weeks. However, analysts expect the market rally higher in the next coming month, even of tomorrow or something, but a couple of months' time. Look at this. So basically, we can see here the total. So we see the outflows, and we're talking about 1.3 billion US dollar worth of Bitcoin outflow. Not all of them. One of them, IBIT, which is BlackRock's Bitcoin spot ETF, is doing kind of well. In a way, it's at least positive because it had inflows, but just for 43 million US dollar in the last 2 weeks. So this is at least a tiny bit positive, but they behave just like the market behaves. And finally, let's talk about liquidations, because they just simply continue. So we had, liquidations again. Actually, this is better than the article. So you can see it clearly here that in the last 24 hours, we had almost $3 million of liquidation on all exchanges. But we had the same in the 24 hours before. So the point is now the longs are getting liquidated because we are going down. But then everybody's on shorts. What's next? Probably sooner or later, shorts getting liquidated. This is how the market works, and you have to really understand it. Look, here you can see, these green things. So this was here on the 24th of June. So yesterday, this one again. So these two adds up, and now we have a smaller one. And if the whale seeing that there is a lot of Bitcoin or other cryptos could be liquidated, they probably do it and taking advantage on it. So this is not the reason why we are getting these dumps. So a lot of things happening in the same time. But if you remember what happened, back in 2021, when this had the China FUD, also the same thing, we, went down significantly, but then end of July turned out to be a pretty good one for altcoins. And also, if you just think about the halving, 2020, after the halving, for a month, Bitcoin behaved like a stablecoin, moving sideways. Nothing special happened. And this market is developing. Things are changing. The participants are changing. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much, in the same. And I personally believe that we can have a nice bull run coming up. When exactly? We don't know. How high it can go? We don't know. But this is a typical thing when, they would like to shake out the market. At least this is what it looks like to me. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on BlockchainBloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.